The main conundrum is the predictability and the potential. At the heart of much of the discontent lies WWE's creative direction. Despite the fresh leadership under Triple H, who was initially hailed as a fresh of breath air after the Vince McMahon era, many fans feel that the product is still overly predictable and formulaic. The anything can happen spontaneous approach that once defined eras like the Attitude Era seems to have given way to a more sanitized, over-scripted approach. This often translates to wasted talent. WWE boasts an incredible deep and talented roster, yet critics frequently lament the underutilization of promising stars. Wrestlers with immense potential are given often stuck in inspiring storylines, given poor defined characters, or relegated to the mid-card without any clear path forward. The feeling is that many creative opportunities are being missed. The repetitive booking and finish. Beyond the creative, WWE's business decisions in 2025 have also drawn a significant flag, often fueling the perception that profit margins are prioritized over the fan experience. For example, the ticket prices have gone through the roof, and it's become completely unaffordable even for lifelong fans. Fans are being priced out completely, and it's created a barrier to the live attendance and just a massive disconnect to the product because fans feel they cannot attend and they're not contributing to the experience. The other thing was also the Saudi Arabia shows, which have been going on since 2018, which is the long-term partnership between the Saudi government and WWE. The ongoing Saudi Arabia shows and the premium events there have been a major ethical dilemma for the company. It's often been dubbed as blood money, and it raises again questions about WWE's value and ethics and its willingness to overlook the human rights concern for financial gain. Another factor is also WWE trying to create a monopoly again in the market, which they had for so many years until AEW came along, signing wrestlers to long-term deals and making it difficult for wrestlers to move around in the industry as seen as a detriment and limiting opportunities for talent. The biggest disconnect and question at WWE's ethic and morals is talent releases. Every year, WWE will randomly just release a bunch of talent after WrestleMania or just any time in the year. A wrestler could be on the show one day and they'll be gone the next. This causes a lot of confusion to fans, and fans are angry, like with the talent being sacrificed. Excuses used that it's for financial reasons, but the company is making more money than ever. Repetitive booking and finishes. Fans grow weary of seeing similar finishes, excessive interference, and storylines that just feel rehashed of past narratives. Even major feuds can suffer from this, with some feeling that legendary rivals are being drawn out without sufficient innovation or genuine progression. The abrupt cancellation of many matches at Backlash 2025 and rescheduling next year's WrestleMania. This is without a clear explanation, has really just eroded fans' trust in the product and the company's planning and long-term execution. The presentation of the product today can feel highly polished, also almost feels like a cinematic production value, which can come across quite impressive, but it's also alienated others from the raw, creative, visceral wrestling experience we used to have before. Everything just felt fluid, natural, spontaneous. no improvisation. The increased presence of sponsor logos on the ring. Everywhere you see adverts, commercials, has kind of chipped away at the company's presentation. Overall, to summarize this video, be a fan. The be a fan mentality is one of the most frustrating aspects for fans and critics. When the WWE leadership dismissed the fans' feedback and basically are telling the fans just to watch the product and not to judge the product. Nick Khan has openly come out, who is the WWE's president, that they don't listen to social media and they don't let fans dictate the decision-making progress. Or recently when Triple H suggested critics should go and F themselves and be a fan. This creates a disconnect. If you look at AEW, they're the complete opposite. They thrive on fan feedback and the fans feel connected to the product and they feel valued and they're contributing, whereas WWE are the complete opposite. While no company can cater to every single opinion, statements like these can be interpreted as a disregard for passionate long-term audience who are investing their time and money in the product. Fans often argue that being a critic is a part of being a fan, especially when the product is falling short of its potential. To summarize and conclude this video, yes, WWE is a powerhouse, bigger than it's ever been. It's making more money than ever, it's thriving. Even due to recent events with Vince McMahon a couple of years ago. But the company in 2025 has a very complex relationship with its fan base. The criticism stemmed from a blend of creative frustration, a desire for more unpredictable storytelling, better character utilization, and just the less manufactured feel. The business practices that often appear to sideline fan experience for financial gain. Until WWE finds a more consistent balance between its corporate ambitions and the passion and desires of its dedicated audience, the fan criticism is likely to continue for the company.